Good morning, YouTube. We're gonna go, ooh, okay. Copyright, don't get me copyrighted, don't. We are about to walk into Walmart and get us some groceries for the truck, restock. Need to get some bread. Let me get a toothbrush cover for my truck. For my toothbrush, and get a few other little things, but let's get in here. Oh, got a fridge on sale, okay. That's about the same one I paid for mine, but 1.8, oh, that's with the small freezer. This has got the double door, but okay, cool. And we're gonna grab some of these. If you know, you know. We're gonna get some turkey breast, oven roasted, chicken breast. Let's get this one here. Cinnamon raisin. This looks interesting. Lemon blueberry. Brown sugar cinnamon. Okay, try this one. Okay, I almost forgot the bread, but I'm gonna try these two. All right, so we're leaving Walmart. Got plenty of groceries. Just restocking the fridge and stuff. Fridge in the truck. Spent about 40 bucks. I did get a few more things that would incriminate me with B-Lean Fitness, so I would not show that on camera. But spent about 40 bucks. This shit lasts. Besides lunch meat, I don't get a whole bunch of lunch meat because it expires, lunch meat and bread. I try to get that on a weekly basis, but I did get a bunch of bread. But I will have to buy some more lunch meat in the next week. But this should last me about a good week and a half. If I stretch it out, 2 weeks. If I'm just hungry and just, it'll last me about a week. But it should last me about 2 weeks. So anyway, y'all roll that intro. Let me get to this truck so we can put all the stuff in here. Ooh, thing sounds nice. But anyway, my name is Shymon Spencer, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Grinding Gears. All right, welcome back. We're about to, we're currently in Lafayette, Louisiana, and we're on our way to the Atlanta, Georgia area. So I don't feel like moving, but We gotta get some miles in. All right. Got my large water. To keep us alert and awake. If you watched the last video, we had seen a W900 seen a W900 that was with the fleet that I was with. Back when I had back when I had that Lone Star, and I was under a Landstar fleet. I was doing something similar to a lease purchase, which the thing I got into was actually worse than a lease purchase. Because with a lease purchase, you're leasing it until you purchase it. But come to find out, what I was doing was what they were calling a owner finance. And if you're old to the channel, you've heard this before. It was an owner finance, meaning I was buying that truck. And when I found out the numbers and how I was getting screwed and how stuff didn't make sense, and I decided to give the truck back, they were trying to sue me for some of the balance owed on that truck, which came out to about $25,000, which I told them I wasn't paying that. So I just dropped off the truck and left. They threatened to sue me or whatever. But anyway, if you watched the last video, when I was pulling into this truck stop, the guy that was walking across, he's with that fleet now. I seen that W9, and I was like, that looks like one of those trucks from the fleet. And so I walked up to him, I was like, hey, you working with them? He said, yeah. I asked him how it was going and blah, blah, blah. But I just kind of gave him my perspective of what happened with the fleet and stories of other people. Some of y'all have hit me up saying, hey, I'm with the fleet now and I'm getting screwed over. Or I've been with the fleet before and I once got screwed over. Or I'm thinking about joining the fleet, will I get screwed over? And my answer remains the same from experience from me and people that I know who have been at the fleet. Once upon a time, you will get screwed over. They're Landstar, I'm not gonna say the name, but they're Landstar's largest fleet owners, and they're out of the Fort Worth, Dallas-Fort Worth area. So, but anyway, maybe that's what we'll talk about today, lease purchase. Because I do see that as a common question I get. Is lease purchase worth it? Should I do a lease purchase? You know, we'll talk about that later on lease purchase and how I think that it is a scam. I think it's a scam. Not the idea itself, but just how people are doing it, how these companies are doing it. The idea itself, I don't think is a bad idea. But the writing and the literature and the contract, I think that's what makes it bad. So we'll probably get into that a little bit later and talk about it. But anyway, we're leaving Lafayette. on our way to Atlanta. Dropped this load off. We picked this load up in Houston. Today is Sunday. We picked this load up Friday. 43,000 pounds. And from what I can see, this Hammond scale is open. Hammond, Louisiana scale is open. And I think the one crossing over into either Mississippi or Alabama, one of those two is open. So just got fuel. I couldn't get too much fuel due to us being so heavy. So I got what I think is won't put us overweight. So we'll see. Oh, we got some tire debris up here. Yeah, but the guy right here had the blowout. Thank you, truck. I was about to say, you gonna let me over, dude, or you gonna leave me hanging? Is this melting? Yep, melting. All right, y'all. Let's put in some work today. I'm trying to get as far as possible, and then shut down. I at least want to get to that Georgia scale house and park there. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. But we'll see how far we can get, and I'll catch you guys here in a little bit, and we'll talk about some lease purchase. Coming up on a Mississippi scale. Uh-oh, they're open. And they're calling me in. Oh boy. Come on, dude. Speed limit's 45 through here. We're going 25. Alright. Please, please, bypass, 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 please. 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 Yeah, alright. What are they? Are they doing inspections over there? What is going on? Well, they got something going on over there. I don't know what. They're active. I don't know what they got going on, but I don't want no dealings with it. Alright. Thankfully, the scale house in Handyman was closed. But it's Sunday. And usually they're closed on Sunday, but I guess they've been cracking down on people like me that say, I don't want to scale my load. I'll just go. Uh-oh. Wait, the light's down. Oh, man. Mississippi is on it, huh? We got a DOT office over here on the left. And I see some blue lights up ahead. Yeah, we got DOT right there. Hello. And it looks like this truck up here blew the scale and they chased him down. I'm not gonna lie, I was tempted, but yeah, he must have blown the scale. Yeah, don't play with Mississippi now. They will get you. But yeah, easy drive. Been sipping on my water to keep me alert. But yeah, there. I'm hoping that's all the police activity we'll see throughout the whole state. But it's only about an hour to get through Mississippi. Is that another police officer to the left on the eastbound, on the westbound side? Yep, oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, Mississippi. It's gonna be real fun. But yeah, guys, so lease purchase. Don't do it. Do not do it. I mentioned this before, but I think it's something like 17 or 18% of people that do lease purchase actually complete it. 17%, 1/8. All right. We need to get around you. You taking your time, buddy. But only like 17 or 18% of people who do a lease purchase actually complete it and are successful with it. And I use the word successful loosely because by the time you finish paying for that lease purchase, you paid 2 to 3 times of what that truck is worth. In the end. And then the payments on these lease purchase trucks, like SFI, for example, their lease purchase truck, their payments are like $1,250 to like $1,350 a week. In 1 week, $1,250 to $1,350. That is at minimum $5,000 a month. That includes the truck note or lease or whatever. They force you to have a like a maintenance account and escrow and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff comes out. And they got a bunch of hidden, ridiculous fees. But lease purchase, don't do it. Even the one I did, I mentioned they tried to sue me for about $25,000 because of a lease purchase. Now, if you're just leasing a truck, that's different. I wouldn't recommend it. But at least with a lease, when you give the truck back, you're not liable for anything. I'm all about paying cash for your equipment. So having a truck note or a lease payment or something is one less expense you'll have. Because a lot of these guys, I have no idea how they're doing it right now in today's economy and have a truck note. I don't understand how they're doing it. But unless you're having to, overwork yourself, or have some kind of excellent account or a customer you're running for, I don't see how it's possible. I don't know how Prime does it, but personally, I would not recommend a lease purchase. Stack your money up, do some side hustling if you have to, legal, moral, side hustle if you have to. And even if you got to get a cosmetically challenged truck, and little by little get it to where you need it to go, as long as that truck is mechanically sound, that's all. Unless you're mechanically inclined, like FJC, he's got his international. But other than that, truck note, lease purchase, I personally would not recommend it at all. What else? And then you can't modify, if you're doing a lease purchase, you're really not allowed to modify your truck and do whatever you want to it. If you want to add lights to it, or first of all, I don't know if you're allowed, depending on the program. And then if you do all that, and you end up, something happens, and you got to get back the truck, do you pay somebody or take the time yourself to take it all off and put it back to stock? pay somebody to do it, you know, like leave it on there, and you know, and you know. But personally, I wouldn't do it. If you decide to do it, which I hope you don't, read that contract. Get an attorney to help you read that contract. Ask questions. Ask trucker veterans, people who've done it before, you know, to go through the contract with you and what questions to ask. Because if you notice, I mentioned this before, if you notice, they only corner new drivers on a lease purchase. People who are just getting out of CDL school, or people who are desperate. But they never approach veteran drivers about a lease purchase. Always people who are straight out of school. Hey, you can own your own business. Hey, you can choose the stickers you want on your truck. You can choose the refrigerator you want on a truck. You can choose the color of your truck. Be your own boss. Book your own loads. Don't be forced dispatch. You know, all that fun stuff. But I've done it, thinking it was different, thinking it was better, only because the person seemed more personable than one of your big corporate companies, and it turned out to be an epic fail. But you can ask anybody who's done a lease purchase in the past, and even if they did complete the lease, they paid 2 to 3 times to what the truck is worth. And then have a balloon payment at the end, you know, a $50,000 balloon payment or whatever it is at the end after you pay that truck. And then by the time you pay it off, the warranty's up. You got no warranty on that truck by the time it's paid in full. You know, so let's be careful, ask questions. Like I said, I wouldn't say do it, but if you decide to, just a few pointers on it. But dude, I did all that to pass you. Now you want to speed up? Why is it always a Prius? It's always a Prius. Different cars have different stereotypes, and the Prius never fails. But all right, y'all, let's get some miles in and get there to Atlanta safe. All right, y'all. We are officially in Alabama. Mississippi was definitely, they were on them like flies on ish, man, out there. Woo! That DOT out there, man. They were definitely trying to either get their quota or revenue or both up. And they were getting it. But we made it to Alabama, still about 4.5 hours away. We're not gonna make it all the way on site to the facility we're going to. And so I know of a spot or two where I can park. I might go back to that same way station. That's the word I'm thinking of. The Georgia way station. Might go back there. I don't know. There's some love bugs out here. I don't know. We'll find somewhere to park. But there is a spot out there at Noonan that I know of. Might just go there. I don't know. Oh, I want a nap so bad, y'all. But 4.5 hours, I can do it. I can do it. I'll probably just find me something to snack on. Oh God. Find me something to snack on and keep it moving. I'm checking for leaks, any air leaks, any liquid. Making sure nothing is hanging, checking the lights. It's always good to walk around your truck when you park, even if it's for a quick second. Just to get around and make sure everything's in tip-top shape. With these things, something's always breaking. Always breaking. But but today's just one of those days, man, to where it's like I want to be back there in that bed so bad. So freaking bad. But we got to keep moving. I spent 2 hours earlier at the truck stop where I first started the video at. Went shopping, obviously. And then before that, I talked to that guy about the fleet and just kind of gave my heads up. All that combined took about 2 hours. And I was hoping to use that 2 hours to nap. But it didn't work out like that. But then also I have to keep in mind that we're going east to Atlanta. And so I lose an hour because they're Eastern time. And we're currently Central time still right now. Once you jump into Georgia, it'll jump over to Eastern time. But I'll find somewhere to park. But yeah, but it's all worth it. If you watched the last video, you see that we went out with 18 Wheels family and old stuntman. Took my wife out for her birthday for a nice dinner. And had a full day working on the FLD, working on Will's truck. Hung out with stuntman. Actually, we hung out with stuntman twice that day. And then went out to dinner. And by the time we got back, it was just a lot later than what it needed to be. And y'all know we start our days before the sun come up. But these be the worst days in trucking, man. But anyway, let's get some more miles in. We'll try to get to Noonan, Georgia. We'll try to get to Noonan, and I think we'll probably be about a good 45 minutes away from our delivery spot. So, and also this load is 43,000 pounds, so I can't move as quick as I'd like. So let's I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's get some more miles in.
I see you running out of reasons. Don't try to blame it on the seasons. Why you wanna walk away? When we began, swear we had something that would last. Baby, has the feeling passed? Falling in was easy. How do I make it stay? I will never let go of you. Tried and true. Oh, I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. asunder. Nothing as good as what we have. Is it a rule? What's good is worth the fighting. There ain't no denying that you and I were made to last.
I don't know what's going on, but we got traffic down here. According to my GPS, it says it's a 2-mile backup, about a 14-minute delay. But we're probably only about an hour away from the Georgia scale I want to park at. I had enough hours to get all the way to the place, but due to this load being heavy, I can't get over these hills like I want to. And so that was a pretty big delay. And now we're coming to a standstill. But yeah, I at least want to park there at the scale house so I can get to the other side of that scale. Being this heavy. I mean, even though I'm not, oh man, I need to get some fuel. Dang it, man. Yeah, I'll park on the other side of that scale and we'll get some fuel tomorrow. So I'm not stopping before tonight. Yeah, that's right. There's a pilot right there at Noonan. Yeah, I gotta pass through there anyway. I was gonna stop at the petrol back there, but I'm gonna be literally pulling into the scale with like 2 minutes to spare. Well, scale, but they have parking on site, so it is what it is. Yeah, it's been a long day, y'all. Like, ugh. And we're so close to getting parked. And now, whatever this is. But this will be the last load for my payroll for the week. I think it paid $1,800 coming out here, which is less than what I would take it for. But it got my revenue from $5,000 up to $6,800 for the week. Weekend run, it allowed me to be home to celebrate my wife's birthday yesterday. And to get the FLD started. So it is worth it. Which right now we are working on a timeline to get that truck taken out there to FJC, to Pennsylvania, so we can get some work done to it. But let's see how long this takes, y'all. And okay, got some bikes coming over in the shoulder. Let's see how long this takes. Hopefully this won't make or break us.
Tried and true. I will never let go of you. Tried and true. I will never let go of you. Tried and true. I will never let go of you. Tried and you had a change of heart. Can we go back to the start? I will never let go of you. Tried and true. Oh, I will never let go of you.
right, we are coming up on our parking spot for the night. Oh man, I have never been so ready to park. All right, way station 1 mile. All right, what's the sign say? Drive alert, arrive allow. Okay. All right, are y'all closed or what's going on down here? Either way, I'm coming in hot. Truck bypass, no thanks. Beep, beep. Oh, I guess I don't get the beeper, not this time. All right. Exit 30 miles an hour. Okay. Oh, you're closed. It's dark. I will slow down just in case there's a DOT officer just sitting up here chilling. Oh, yep, there's one up here sitting here chilling. What the heck? Are they calling me onto the scale? Oh man, no. Oh man, I think it misunderstood me. I am trying to park here. I don't want your bypass, I want to park. I thought that was the scale lane. Otherwise, I would have jumped over to my right. All right. We are in there. We made it. We made it. What is it, like 730 miles to get here or something like that? We made it. Thankfully, today is Sunday. My videos are edited until Tuesday. So I have a video already preloaded for Monday. And I got a video preloaded for Tuesday. And that's kind of why I like doing my videos behind like that for days like this. I just do not have the... I mean, even if I didn't have the energy to edit and I needed to edit for the following day, I would. But for days like today, to where it's not necessary because I have them pushed out 2 days in advance. Actually, I think I have about 3 days. Let me see. I have 2 preloaded, and I think I have 2 more after that. So I really think I have them like, to if I wanted to, I could have them out till like Wednesday or Thursday or so. But I'm not editing tonight. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to bed. But like what we talked about earlier about the lease purchase, I personally would not do it. It is it's a scam. I'm just gonna flat out say it. It's a scam. That's the way the majority of these companies do it. Now, I know I sit here and say that, oh, it's a scam, blah, blah, blah. But yet, I have talked about doing it with this truck that we're currently in. But to do it the right way. Not to where there's no big balloon payment at the end. Not to where you're paying $1,300 a week for a truck note, and then they take all your maintenance. So you give that truck back, they take your maintenance money, your escrow, all that crap. Oh, well, I had $3,000 in my maintenance account. Oh, well, we found $3,000 worth of things to fix on a truck. Did you really? Okay. You know, but it's where they're scamming you over it. You know, we'll come up with some kind of, if we decide to do it with this truck, if you watched yesterday's video, I kind of explained our dilemma with this truck. And about an opportunity that's coming up, which is kind of bothering my decision making here. But to do it the right way and not to go out here to scam people for it. And then by the time you finish paying for the truck, you're paying, like I said, double to triple of what the truck is worth. But anyway, y'all, so don't do a lease purchase. I highly do not recommend it. However, there may be a company out there that's fair on it, but like I said, have everybody read through the contract. You read through it, get an attorney read through it, have an experienced driver read through it. You know, I'm not aware of any. I'm not. But anyway, it's I think it's a cool night, so I don't think I have to idle the truck tonight. I'm just gonna crack the windows open. I probably should have parked out by myself because the trucks next to me are idling. There's gonna be no idling noise, and I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, I can fall asleep to it, don't get me wrong. I'm just not a fan of it. But I might just go up there and get my fan and just have my fan. But I'm already kind of sick, so I don't want to sleep under the fan. But anyway, that's beside the point to everything. But yeah, guys, so we'll drop this. We're probably about an hour and a half away or so from dropping this load off. We'll get up in the morning, drop this off. Then we got a deadhead a little bit to go pick up our next load. And if I'm right, if it's what I think it is, it's going to be a fun load. I think I've been here before to pick these up. I think I videoed some of these on my TikTok back when I was doing TikTok. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. My name is Shymon Spencer, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Grinding Gears. I will catch you guys at 12:01 p.m. Central Standard Time every day, Monday through Saturday. Y'all know most weekends I go live with you guys on Sundays. Hang out with you guys. But anyway, thank y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Shalom, and may God be with you in all your endeavors.